Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Sethy Seth back with another post-event vlog. This one we're not all the way complete with, though. It's a little bit of a different story here with the CDL playoffs year one. First and foremost, today is actually our first day off of practice, and I would say, I don't know, three weeks, maybe, yeah, probably like around 3 weeks. So your boy. Right after this video is hitting the pool. Okay, so you see that. I'm going to the pool, enjoying this day off. It's Monday today. Our next match is on Saturday. We play London for top 3. So we all decided instead of freaking just pushing today, I mean, dude, we've been, like I said, grinding for the past 3 weeks. A lot of it hasn't been streamed. Just a crazy grind practice-wise, and it paid off. Unfortunately, we didn't go through winner's bracket like we'd hoped. We were so close, so freaking close, and in my opinion, I feel like we should have. But we'll talk about that in the video in a little bit here. So, yeah, we made it to top 4. That was obviously the main goal for this first week. A lot of good teams didn't make top 4, so I'm really proud of the team. We went through a lot of adversity. A ton of adversity. We had 3 game 5s. All of them, besides the New York one, wasn't really close, but all the other ones were super close. I mean, even just going to a game 5, you know, it's nerve wracking for sure. But yeah, let's talk about the series individually. So first one was against New York. This was honestly, we felt like this was gonna be the hardest series for us, because New York, like, they had our number pretty much all year. Not our number, but we'd split series with them, and every series we had with them would be super close. So we knew the series was going to be tough. We went in, we lost game 1, and we were already like, oh, shit. Like, we're down 0-1. You know, it's a best-of-5 series. We just lost Ramaza Hardpoint, which we usually would beat them on. We were like, oh, no. We were trying to calm ourselves down. Like, that's just our first map. Jitters, don't worry. We'll bounce back. Thankfully, we did. Next map, we had Arclov S&D. Went down to a round 11. The boys clutched up big time. We clutched up in a couple round 11s this weekend. One against New York, one against FaZe, and one against Optic. So, yeah, we won Arclov 6-5, which Arclov is a map that we've been working on a lot. We played it a couple times this week, or throughout this week, and I feel like we played it really well. I feel like the good thing about us right now is our map pool in S&D is very big. Like, we can literally play any single map, and we feel confident going into them. So it's really good that we really shaped up our S&D, which is really the only reason why we advanced to top 4, because our hard point looked a little bit off, and our domination also looked a little bit off. Granted, we were playing good teams. You know, the domination, it's not like we're losing by 60. We were losing by like 15 in both of them, I think, both the ones that we lost. So it's not like we are completely off. But moving on, next map against New York, we played Gunrunner Dom. That's also a map that we've been working on a lot to add into our map pool. Really, all the Doms we're comfortable on again, which is good. We just have a we really just expanded our map pool, and it allows us to play more of these teams on maps that we feel they're less comfortable on and we're still comfortable on. So I feel like we did a really good job expanding our map pool throughout our practice. And I think that it really showed, you know. I mean, if we didn't have that Arclov search in the bag, like, who knows if we would even be in the top 4 at this point. It's like, that's how, you know, that's how big just improving one map can be for a team, especially, you know, like us for this week. So, but yeah, one Gunrunner Dom against them. That was our, you know, ace in the hole against New York. We were really excited to play that map against them because they'd beaten us on Hackney like 4 times in a row. So we played that, beat them. And next map, it was, I believe, oh yeah, this was another Hackney Coalition that we lost. I don't know what it is. That map, we always just like lose by 30 points, Hackney Coalition. When we should be winning it, we'll lose by 30 points every single time. And I'm like, well, there it goes again, map 5, and not much we can do about it. They play it well. They're good at that map. So you got to tip the hat. Next, going into the map 5, I just refused to lose. I was going off. I went like 12-3. I started like 8-0. It was on St. Petro. I was just playing the map really well. I was really confident. Again, Search and Destroy, we've been really trying to work on and tune, and I think that we did a good job. So beat New York, our first test, and I was really, really happy with the team after that. Next, moving on into FaZe. Super, super close series. Again, one that I felt like we should have been on the winning end of. I felt like we really shot ourselves in the foot in that game 5. I feel like a lot of people that watch the match and understand Call of Duty will tell you the exact same thing. I feel like that map was ours to lose, and we lost it. So it was really, really, really deflating and disappointing. Like, I was so goddamn mad after it. Like, just, oh my gosh. I've never been more enraged in my life just because I knew that we should have won that map, and we just shot ourselves in the foot, like, over and over, multiple rounds. Like, we would just do dumb shit. I was so pissed off. Oh my goodness. But yeah, FaZe lost Ramaza bad side again to them by about 80 points. I mean, we need to really work on our Ramaza going into this final weekend. It's been one of our bread and butters in hardpoint. We kind of fell off on it, but I know that we can tweak it and get it back to that point. It's going to take some solid reps, and really, we're probably going to have to honestly watch some film on it and just, see what mistakes we're making and what mistakes are being exploited against us, and try to just restructure the map and relearn it again. I mean, because we went 1 and 2 on it this week, and we're usually pretty solid on that map. So yeah, we lost first map Ramaza. Next map, again, won another round 11 Arclov against FaZe. Was really, really happy with that. We played that map super well. Next, we played a Gunrunner Dom against FaZe. We kind of played that map poorly too. I was really upset with how we played that map. I felt like we had a lot of opportunities to come back and get ourselves in the game and take the lead. We're having a good first side against them. We were up like 20 points or something. And I think Matt was telling me that Major Maniac got like did some weird shit, and it just like completely spun the whole side on its head. And that's all it really takes in Dom, is one thing like that, and the whole half can just be completely different. So I forget exactly what Matt was saying, but like a couple little mistakes there. We could have easily won that map. We lost it by like, again, 20 or something, 16 to 20, something like that. Next, we played St. Petro Hardpoint. Me and Dylan just had a really good map, and we had Coalition, so we had good side on that map, and we just played that map really well. I mean, there's nothing else really to it. I think me and Dylan were just slaying away, and we really wanted to get to that map 5 because we knew it was Ramaza, and we thought that we were going to beat them on that map 5 if we did get to it. And then we did get to it, and we shot ourselves in the foot. I mean, it's as simple as that. We lost the map 6-4. I felt like it should have been like a 6-3 in our favor, maybe even like 6-4. I mean, 6-4 in our favor. Just a couple rounds, like we had no business dying or throwing our lives away. Or one round, Preston unfortunately threw a nade like top rugs or something and ended up team killing. Dylan pushed a guy. Like, a lot of just different things went wrong for us on that map, and everyone was really upset with themselves afterwards. And it was just a deflating loss, just because we felt that we should have won that match, and it just wasn't in the cards. And it just kind of sucks because we went in through winners and been playing in the winners finals, instead of having to play that last match against OGLA. And it's just, you always want to go through winners, but we're still in the tournament. So, I mean, you can't complain too much. We're still, if we win 2 matches, we're pretty much 2 matches back to back. We're pretty much in the same spot as going through winners, because the winners only have a 1 map advantage in the best of 9 in the grand final. So, if we can just get to that grand final, I'm very, very confident that we can stay composed even though we're down 0-1 and come back and bring that series back. So it's really just going to come down to winning those 2 series. And then, I mean, obviously, but yeah, that's looking forward. We have to worry about London first. So next, moving on to our match against OGLA. We won the first map, Gunrunner Hardpoint. I didn't play that map very well. I was pretty disappointed in myself playing that map. It's usually one of my best maps in Hardpoint, and I just didn't have a good map against them. I was losing a lot of gunfights that I usually don't. I mean, it is what it is. Just didn't have that great of a map. Next, we did win the map, though. Preston went off, and I was really, really happy with Preston. A lot of people were on his ass, like talking shit to him. He had a bad series, whatever. And, us as players, we take that harder than anyone, obviously. Like, nobody wants to have a bad series like that. And I'm just so proud of him, man. He came back. He played both hard points against OGLA so good. I mean, the kid just bounced back like I've never seen before, and he was saying, like, I'm going to bounce back. Don't worry. Like, I can't believe that I just had a series like that. And he was telling us, like, I'm going to bounce back. And for him to come out and play as good a series as he did against OGLA, I just can't say more about that composure and that resilience to just forget about that series and come back and have a lights out series against OGLA. So got to tip the hat to Preston. Absolutely love to see that from him. Yeah, he carried us map 1, so that's pretty much where I'm getting at. Map 2, Gunrunner S&D. Again, this was another map where I feel like we were kind of throwing a little bit. We were trolling. We ended up losing the map 6-4. We went down 0-3 like immediately off the rip and ended up bringing it back. We went 4-1 after that. So those first 3 rounds, if we just minimized it a little bit, minimize those mistakes, we would have had a much better chance on that map. I just feel like we were so overconfident after that map 1 that we were kind of just doing some dumb shit. And that's, again, something that we got to work on, trying to like calm ourselves down and recenter back on the map that we're on and not the map that we just played. So yeah, we lost that map 6-4 to them. Then we played St. Petro the first time we played it the whole tournament. Again, another map that we're super comfortable on. We just ended up making a few mistakes and they ended up exploiting them, and they just ended up playing the map a little bit better than us. It is what it is. A lot of people question our vetoes and what we're doing when we're going into these series, but like, we've been practicing these maps for the past 3 weeks, like as hard as we could possibly be going. We know what our good maps are. We know what other teams' good maps are, and we're not going to just veto something if we're not confident on it, or play something if we're not confident on it, So Petro, they just ended up playing a little bit better. They beat us by like 16 or something. Easily could have went in our favor, and ended up going in there. So next, Ramaza. The only time that we won it this week, we played it 3 times, was when we needed it the most, down 2-1, facing elimination. Ended up winning the map like 250 to 220, I think. Preston, again, had an insane map. He won like plus 10 or something like that. He just played amazing in those hard points, and that really like excelled us, or accelerated, I don't know, pushed us onto that map 5, which we desperately needed, obviously, because if we didn't, we lost and we were out of the tournament. So next, moving into the Arklov, one of the craziest searches I've ever played. I'm going to break down that round 11 and throw it up on the YouTube channel probably tomorrow. I know a lot of you guys are going to want to see that, because that single round was like one of the craziest rounds I've ever experienced in my Call of Duty career. It was just unbelievable, the amount of like nerves and pressure that were in that round. And so many little things could have went wrong that could have just lost us the round, but everything, just a full team effort to completely pull that back and win that round. So, man, I'm going to break that down tomorrow again, because holy shit, that was insane. But yeah, we ended up winning that round 11, and that was it. Sorry, I was just looking at my phone for a second. Freaking Alec and Troy are sending stuff. I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy my day off. That's for damn sure. Again, the content's kind of taking a backseat to playoffs, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys understand that. For anyone that doesn't watch competitive Call of Duty, we're playing for 300 grand each, so I've kind of put the content on the back burner for at least this month. But trust me, whenever this event's over and I have all my time back to put into content, I'll be grinding a lot of content for you guys and getting a lot of good stuff out. So thank you for everyone that supports. Hopefully we can show out and put on another good show for you guys at the final weekend of Modern Warfare. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next video, and as always, what's every set?